Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hytale Podcast, your number one source for Hytale Podcast news. And today, we simply do not have any news. So today's going to be a viewer question podcast. Let's go. Mine, buddy.
Yeah.
It's slow. It
Wow.
is. I don't think it's. I mean, this has been like the slowest week. We haven't even got a single John Hendricks tweet or a Budacat tweet.
No tweet, no anything really.
We can't even clickbait this episode.
We can't
like,
even
at
clickbait, and so this video serves as the apology for last video. There's no clickbait. We're titling it. There's no Hytale news because, let's be honest, there's no Hytale news.
There is none.
We're being as truthful as possible to you.
Like,
no
seriously.
clickbait with the Hytale podcast. It doesn't.
No,
exist.
never. We've never once
know what that word
clickbaited
is.
you guys. If anything, mine did. I didn't do any of it. So yeah, cool. Welcome back.
You did the like second to last thumbnail, which had
Hey. Whoa, slow down there. That was Photoshop doing it.
Look, I don't like the word clickbait. I think it's a toxic word. It has negative connotations. I would like to see it more as artistic expression.
Yeah, it forces you to click.
It
Click
enlarges
force.
your
Click force.
your
You know what it
methodical
does?
thinking.
Yeah, it plays with your mind and changes the click probability of a video. So, it's not. Yeah.
It
All right,
makes
let's
you
move
smarter,
on.
And you know what else makes you smarter? Subscribing to the Hytale Podcast.
Absolutely.
We are less than 30 subscribers away from 1,000. You don't want to be post 1,000. You want to be pre 1,000. Do you want to be the under 1K club, the 3-digit club? Then hit that subscribe button.
You know what, Myne? You know what we got to do? So, in our Discord, shout out to the Discord, by the way, that was smooth. We have a in before Hytale roll. We should also have an in before 1,000 roll.
We might do that. But you'll only find out if you are below 1K subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Discord.
We got some viewer questions from the Discord. It is being asked from JoeBox05. If you wanted to see a specific piece of concept art we haven't seen yet, what would you want to see? I think this is an awesome question because it's
good
very
question.
broad. I think there's a lot of ways to go with it. So Chris, I'm going to pass to you.
Yeah. First thing, there's so many, I'll be honest. First thing I want to see concept art for, Zone 5. We haven't seen anything about Zone 5.
Whoa, we know good answer. That's a good answer.
Because we've seen all the other zones. We've seen screenshots and concept art of each zone. So I would love to see it,
Can I
even a sketch.
Here?
Yeah, go ahead.
You say Zone 5, but also we could have an updated Zones 1 through 6 like that.
Right.
Cake. I call it the cake.
It is a cake.
Someone made a cake out of it.
Someone made a cake out of it,
And so I'm calling the concept art the cake. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But this time, instead of blurring out 5 and 6, you just add 5 and 6. That would also be a cool idea.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I would love to see just like a small sketch. Not even anything colored, just a small sketch. Kind of like there's a concept art right now. I mean, that's been out since 2018 of Zone 4, how it has a devastated lands at the top, which goes down to the Forbidden Jungle or whatever, Forgotten Jungle. I would just want to see something like that for Zone 5. I think that would be sick. Also,
we're forgetting about Zone 6 though.
Yeah, that too. I mean, we could put them together.
But Zone 5 is the floating island, so that's why.
Yeah. I want to know what that looks like. Absolutely. Also,
I understand.
I like to see a little saddle patent on a raptor. That would be pretty dope as hell. Little concept right there. Just just throw that on there. I won't stop them.
Chris, you find a way to put raptors and riding into every single podcast.
Absolutely.
I love you for that.
Just like you put Zelda Breath of the Wild into every episode.
I used to. Less now.
You did.
Less now.
Less now.
So I did this as an Ask Hytale as well. I love the concept arts that you can use as mobile or desktop wallpapers.
Ooh,
remember
when
when the first Hytale blogs came out and they gave the official phone wallpapers and the official desktop wallpapers?
Yep.
Everyone had that. You know what I'm talking about? The tree, the iconic tree as their desktop wallpaper. If you didn't,
my old channel banner was the swamp one.
I'm going to front you a little. You're a little bit of a fake fan if you
Absolutely.
didn't. But it's okay. We still love you. You can still put your profile or your desktop background now as the tree.
You know what? My desktop background now is like that ice concept art that they made.
Yeah. So
That's
a
mine
few blog posts ago, they did give more desktop wallpapers, and I mean even the last one.
They were freaking awesome.
Mobile wallpapers we haven't gotten.
We need more.
The last ones we've gotten were with that ice one, where we got the only one I remember is the one where the truck is in the hot spring, because that was my phone wallpaper. That was my phone wallpaper for a while. I forgot what the other ones were. I'm gonna double check just so you guys all can collectively remember with me.
Yeah, there's so many now. There's an Outlander sketch. There's an Outlander one. There's the one we're using on the podcast background right now, that Farron. Looking at the ziggurat or the Scarrick nest.
Did we get one with the last? I guess the last blog post. Yeah, it had the capital.
Yeah,
the capital's a cool
picture.
Creativity. Yeah, that's a cool wallpaper.
Yeah.
So I guess I want more like in-game wallpapers.
Oh wow. I gotta say though,
that's not the question.
They're not as iconic. They're not as iconic as the original 3. You know, the Zone 2 one, the Swamp one, and the one in Zone 1. Those 3 are beautiful Thomas Frick works of art. It's awesome.
Yeah. Also the fact that we don't know anything about the Capitol, like, I don't have a connection to that artwork. It is a beautiful piece. I love the colors in it and everything. The teal and orange, obviously, it's a gimme. But like, the fact that I don't know anything about the Capitol makes me not care about that compared to the Zone 1, the fenced off or seeing, I'm looking at them right now, the Scarrick outpost in the center with the Challenger walking up. He's like, oh my god, the sandstorm is so tough, but I see it in the distance.
So scary.
It has aura. Let me just say that.
No, it's got some aura. Unreal aura.
We need more of that. We need some posts with aura.
Hell yeah, we need more posts with aura in them.
It's difficult to describe what those are, because we have gotten...
Any John tweet, though.
We've gotten concept arts, and they can be used as profile pictures, and they're awesome. Don't get me wrong. But they don't have that original aura that the first 3 had.
I don't know. It's difficult to describe. Yeah, but they also got nostalgia to them, too.
Yeah, I think that's also it. I think if you were to just look at all of the images now, you'd probably say the newer ones are better. But
I don't care,
because we have that attachment to it. So realistically, maybe I'm asking for it, but that hunger can't be tamed. You know what I mean? I'll still think, okay, but those old ones. So exactly. I might have some rose tinted glasses.
Yes.
Let me know if you guys agree or if you prefer the new ones, because that could very well be. Because I did that, I did post that on Twitter, and then I think it was Hugo who was like, we actually did get concept arts for wallpapers, and I was
Let's
like,
tweet her right now.
Oh yeah, we did.
Hey at Buddha, I'm gonna tweet at him.
Oh, I already did that like a month ago. That's why I was talking about it. But we haven't gotten mobile wallpapers, so that would be my request, to just get some even mobile wallpapers or like just vertical concept arts. Any other concept arts, I guess, in terms of new things, I guess things we don't know about. I think anything that we don't know about, if you put it into an artistic way, would be a cool way. But we can also look at the older concept arts, because I'm just thinking of the art, like the wallpaper style concept arts.
Right.
But we have the other concept arts to remember, like thinking about the Garden of Elements. That one's not really an art. Like an art wallpaper, that one is more concept art. And so, or describing symbols. There's a lot of concept art variation.
What about another weapons research concept art? Because we had the one from 2018.
Yeah.
A lot of weapons are in there, I'll give them that, but there's a lot more now, I would assume.
If I were to request a wallpaper, I don't think it'd be about weapons.
No, this is not just weapons. I'm just saying as a concept.
Yeah. I think weapons, like knowing more about weapons personally, is a lower priority than a lot of other things. I want to know more about the mobs. I want to know more any story concept arts.
Do you think they would do just like a Zone 1 mobs research or Zone 2 mobs research concept art?
That could be cool.
That
could be cool if it's new.
Like
new
we know about Scarricks, but like how about in Zone 1 for say there's like an elephant or like a zebra or something?
That'd be awesome. And then some like mythical creatures that we don't know about. Yeah,
That'd
new
be cool.
mobs would be sick. And then, zone research. I think zone research would be the coolest. Just knowing about, because you talked about that tropical jungle research. I have it pulled up right now.
I love that
it's
one.
Separate from the cake one. It looks like a paper drawing.
It does. That's exactly what it is.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, more of that.
I love that one. There's so much, honestly, in that one, so much detail as well in just that one image. This is from, like I said, 2018. Like, it has plants, tropical trees, and it has the layers, and then it has a view of the cave, so like a sketch.
Exactly. And that view, I don't know. I love the art style of that. Beautiful.
Yeah, imagine something like, I like it without color, but imagine that with color. It'd be so nice.
I
know it's a sketch, but
man, that's cool. I love that.
Also on the same page there, on the Hytale website, there's sea creatures as a Hytale concept art. So we need one, like I was just mentioning, we need one for the zones. Like, yeah, they have ones for the sea where they got sharks, crabs, and they got the far ocean kraken, which we don't know if that's a separate kraken from the regular kraken. That would be cool if we got that. Like I said, for zone 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even.
Yeah, the different zone underwater, the marine.
We have one for zone. We actually have one for zone 4. Well, that's tropical jungle creatures. Those are all.
Yeah,
we
have
one for them.
Jungle.
I don't think we have. Am I dumb, or do we don't have them for? We have a main faction for zone 1, Quebecs, a main faction for zone 2, Farron's, and I believe we have an Outlanders one, but we don't.
The assumption is Slothian, but we don't have any research or concept art about.
No, we don't.
We don't know anything about zone 4, in the grand scheme of things.
I want more.
I need more information. Oh, and I'm just looking through. I'm sorry, guys. Do you have the screen pulled up so that the viewers can see?
No.
Like, are you showing? Okay, so you guys are just gonna have to. I'm sorry. This is I'm thinking about it now.
I can show it to them though. 12 minutes in. It's on this screen.
This is a terrible question for an audio podcast, and I deeply apologize, everyone.
You're right, it is.
I hope you're able to follow along or remember what.
It's on the screen for them right now, so they can see.
Concepts look like. I'm looking at one of my favorite ones. It's on the last page.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Towers.
Yep,
this one is underrated.
It is.
This one is super underrated. I love that one.
I completely agree. Unique. There's so many things you can look at. The ice thing. What's that little frozen guy in that ice cube? Who knows? Why do the doors in that ice thing look like
a key?
Yeah. Why does it look like a key? I don't know.
Is the top right hinting zone 5? Because it's like a high pillar. It could be on a floating island looking down. You know what I mean?
It does look very high. Could also be on a mountain. I'm not going to count that out. These also are dungeons, because we've seen a little small floating island with the wind element on it. We've seen that before too. Yeah. In a concept art, I would love more concept art. This is a great question. Also, just built to scale, that middle zone 2 one.
I was literally just looking at that.
Look how big it is.
I was literally just looking at
huge.
That.
It's massive.
I'm wondering right now. We've wondered this before, but what is that? Is that a Scarab nest? Is that a Scarab tower? I didn't know they could build like that. I thought they were just.
Yeah, why
they take over a Farron place and now it's infected by. Too many questions. Many questions.
It's very possible. Why is there a wolf in the bottom left? Why is there wolf? There's eyes in that little tree cave.
Yeah.
thing.
What is inside?
What is that? Yeah.
Give us more concept arts where we can make an entire podcast just questioning about it. We didn't do a podcast dissecting the new Quebec village. So if we next week still don't have any Hytale news,
we haven't done that. Wow.
I suggest we just pull up, have it on screen so the viewers can see, and we just go through that. We would do crazy dissection of that, because I don't think. Maybe Connor has done that because he's a Quebec guy.
That does sound like something Connor would do.
But I know for a fact we haven't fully dissected that. I think we might have said okay, we're gonna do a separate episode about it, and then we never did.
Oh, okay. Sounds like something we would do.
Yeah.
All right. Great question, by the way.
Very good question. Very good question. The next question is from Jashiro. Hold on, it's Heinz. Wait, no.
Heinz Animation.
You have the same. Oh, former name Heinz Animation. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your new name, so you're gonna have to help me on that. How much can you scrap from the base game? how much of Hytale can you delete? Let's say the Adventure of Orbis will be the base for every new game/mod. How much of it can you scrap for your own creation? Can you develop your mod from zero, aka world with nothing, maybe even not even world gen or any block textures? Do you understand what that meant?
Is this how much you can mod out of the game, or is just how much can you break in the game?
I think it's how much can you create yourself and not be forced to use the Hytale version of things. Because you know how in Minecraft, if you try to mod something, you have to stay based on the UI or stay with the generation. What he's saying, I think, is let's completely remove the generation, but you'd have to code your own generation. Can you code your own world generation? I think is the kind of question. And I think
I'm no modder, so I don't know. I'm not good at answering these types.
That's a Hugo question. That is a.
Absolutely. Speaking of, we should get Hugo on the pod. Hugo, he wants to come on. Hey, comments. You guys want to see Hugo on the pod? Spanish people, I know you would love to see him.
How much can you scrap for your own creation? I mean, probably a lot, but also, I think I'm gonna transform the question. How much are you gonna have to stay within the Hytale art style?
I wonder.
Does everything have to be blocky? Does everything have to look like the character, or can you straight up do like 3D graphics similar to like? What if you just wanted to create Call of Duty and it looks like Call of Duty, kind of like how Roblox has it? Because Roblox, I don't know if you've seen some like pictures or videos of like newer games. It does not look like it's from Roblox. Obviously,
I don't know.
There's still games that look like the childish Roblox, but there are some games that straight up look better than Call of Duty. It's insane. The graphics you can make with Roblox is crazy. And so I think that's kind of the question. Like, does the Hytale engine give you enough freedom to break free of the Hytale-esque things?
I feel like it would, because it's a game created by literal Minecraft modders. So
yeah,
I feel like they would do something like that. Like I said, not the best question to ask us, but
because the game, and I bring up the Roblox example because people like to compare Hytale to Roblox. They're like, it's not going to be like Minecraft, it's going to be like Roblox. Right. When in reality, it's probably going to be a mix. The adventure mode is probably going to be a little similar more to Minecraft, and then the modding and then the freestyle way of things is going to be more towards Roblox, and then probably like this game here and this game. Because I mean, we know the Hytale devs, they're gamers. They play so many games. They're not just going to make a copy of this. They're going to take some cool cool questing from World of Warcraft and cool RTS features from StarCraft. You know what I mean? They're going to take things from everything to just make the best game. And so, yeah.
That's kind Roblox it is kind of like Helldivers. They just take literally aspects from any other shooting game in existence and just put it into one game. They don't give a crap about copyright or whatever. So they don't give no shits. I love it.
That's a good question. It's interesting, but I don't think it's possible to answer because there's not even hints to how. The last Ask Hytale was the closest hint that we got of how much you can do, and in theory you can do a lot. And it made it seem like, yeah, you can do anything. There's obviously going to be limits. We don't know until we get it. Until the first ring gets out to the public and we get to test it.
Give me a ring.
Give me a ring.
I want a ring.
Let me marry you. Put the ring right here. You know what I mean?
I do. You know, Hytale.
I got no ring on me. Hytale, this one's for you. Hey, come take it.
Ringless. Ringless.
I got a question for you. Oh, it's funny that I mentioned World of Warcraft, and the next question says World of Warcraft.
Oh,
Dragon Nest and World of Warcraft. Do the bosses in Hytale... Okay. Do the bosses in Hytale will drop the loot in fully sword or just buy material for us to craft it, like Dragon Fang to craft Dragon Dagger?
Okay, so will they drop the full weapon, or will they drop you the parts to make the weapon? It is a good question. It's a great question that we have no idea what the answer is. We can speculate on the answer, but we are not devs. In case you guys were wondering, we are not Hytale devs.
Let's put a mid shout out. This is not. We are the official, non-official Hytale Podcast.
So,
we're not with any way affiliated with Hytale Studios.
In Varen's case, will he drop his gravity on? Will he?
You go straight for the jugular. I was thinking like the Duke. Will he drop like the crown and you use the crown, or like a fang, for example, and craft
it's possible. When you fight Kairos, do you get that little cool ass sword that he's got? I don't know. Like, maybe. Because why would he just drop? Why would he just drop a sword?
Well, here's the thing. You mentioned Kairos and fighting him. I feel like if you fight Kairos, you're gonna get him super weak, and then he's gonna run away. There's no way you kill Kairos, right?
Yeah, Kairos is kind of a stud. You know,
there's no way you kill him.
Kairos is low-key a stud.
Kairos feels like, and this is just the aura we're getting because we don't know anything about him.
He feels
like a Pokemon rival, like
he does,
like Gary. He's just gonna come back. You want to fight him? He's like, oh, haha, I'm good, I'm bad, blah blah blah. You don't really like him, but maybe he's good, maybe he's bad. You don't really know, but you just keep fighting him and doing these consecutive boss battles. That's the vibe I'm getting from Kairos.
And you can never kill Kairos because he's controlled by Varen, probably. So,
well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, probably. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Unless Kairos is an evil version of Tessa. Who really knows? They both got purple eyes, so that's a little convenient.
What if Kairos is Tessa? Has that been a theory yet? What if Kairos is Tessa?
I think so. I think somebody said that before.
It has to be a theory that exists before.
I don't know. The purple eyes. You don't see that a lot. It's like, why do they both got purple eyes?
No, but you can't see any human features. It could be Tessa got,
deaded. Killed.
Taken over, I guess. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't think of it. Corrupted. And then she put on this armor, got purple eyes, and now you can't see the person. It's like the Darth Vader effect.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Or
like Kairos is the Darth Vader to Tessa.
It's possible. Or, hear me out here. They're hiding it because mystery. So...
What if you were Kairos all along?
I could have been. Tessa could very well be Kairos, and we're just this whole time, The armor is pretty much the exact same. It's very similar. Just.
Are you looking at them?
I am. Oh yeah, I should probably put it on the screen for everybody. That would help. There you go. Now you guys can see it. The armor is pretty much the same. The helmet exactly the same. I'm just saying, put 2 and 2 together. I know that's the Orbis officer armor.
It's funny. The armor is literally just flipped horizontal. If you look at the emblems on the chest.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
It's the same emblems.
Yeah, so I know it's also a concept art, but still.
Tessa is Kairos.
Yeah, we're just.
That's my. Also, why is she getting multiple haircuts during the game?
Oh, I don't know.
Haircut research. I probably looked at it once and didn't think of anything about it. But
she's got the haircut.
Is there just are characters gonna change haircuts and facial hair and clothing mid game?
Will Tessa fight Kairos if they're not the same person? He's gonna cut her little ponytail off, and then she's gonna get the short hair or something. It's gonna be wild.
Imagine. The
cutscene is like, you're weak, and then he just cuts her hair off. Oh, that'd be dope.
And then the hair turns out to be magical Gaia dust or something.
Yeah. Well, she's got the little thing in that little research in her hair, so maybe that'll protect her hair. She could be Rapunzel.
You never know.
Hytale. It's like Sakura in the tuning exams in Naruto.
I'm sure at least 10 people watching this will understand.
Oh, way more than 10. Come on. You gotta watch Naruto. It's
my friend binged that show in 2 weeks. The entire all 900.
There's even the filler. That's so bad.
No, we skipped the filler as far as I know.
Okay, so there's
guided one. So
there's 200. There's 200 episodes. It's not that bad. It's not like One Piece over 1,000.
The question was, will they drop the weapon or?
So are we gonna get Tessa's hair?
Tessa's hair, and then we get to craft some.
Oh my god, we could put it into the potion. Make it a potion. Orbis officer potion.
What would you want? Let's flip the question. Not what will happen, but what do you want? And let's not do Varen's gravity arm. Let's do let's do the Duke, and he drops either a grenade launcher or a crown to build the grenade launcher.
I could see something like Void Spider drops Tooth, or something like that, or his Fang or something. The Chieftain drops something. all these mini bosses drop something to make something greater, like a more overpowered weapon.
Ooh, it's like key items, and you have to use them all together to craft.
Yeti fur mixed with void spider tooth and Duke. I don't know.
So this is going to make sense to maybe 3 people watching this, but if you've ever played Windcraft and you defeat all the bosses, they all drop like a certain key item.
That's the same with Orespawn too, the Orespawn mod in Minecraft.
And you have to use that put all the key items together to summon. I think it's like Bob or something, or something like that. You have to use the key items to summon something. So that could be a similar thing.
I like that. It's just like, how are you going to forge those things together if you want to make it somewhat realistic?
Yeah, and the other thing is like you can lose them. Like in Windcraft, it was very difficult to lose them. Like they had measures against that, but also like you have to have a key items chest or something like that, or you're just always forced to have them. And then you go to the final altar and you're like, oh, I don't have the void spy thing. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to my house, get it, and then come back.
The thing is with like for the Orespawn mod, it was like you need a mantis claw and the caterpillar's like tongue and some random ass items from these things to make a handle. I'm like, how the hell does that make a handle? But it does. So I don't know if Hytale will do something like that, but I'm okay with whatever they do.
I do like the concept of like needing multiple.
Because that means you'll have to fight those bosses.
Super like in advanced drops from, for example, bosses to craft a really cool weapon.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's just for players who don't want to fight the bosses to get cool weapon, then you can't get the cool weapon. But I want the cool weapon, so I'm fighting those damn bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And then also, like, if you're in a dungeon, maybe it's like only in this dungeon where you have to complete separate rooms, and once you have all the rooms and get all 4 items, for example, then you can go to the final room and get the final boss. I think that's also a cool idea.
That could be
dungeons.
Cool. Yeah, that's really cool as well. Good question.
That's a good question, yeah. We got another question. Bounty hunting.
Oh, hell yeah. I love bounty hunting.
There's a probability of classes in Hytale. I'm going to stop you right there. There is a 0% possibility of classes in Hytale. It's been debunked since the dawn of time.
Out of all the classes, too, why would bounty hunting be a class?
Well, no. It's like... That's the title of it. It's do you think Rogue will be one of them? And one of its job is hunting players' job only for Rogue and Assassin classes. The wanted posters will be displayed in starting city.
I can see that more of a server gimmick than of.
Yeah, that sounds like a custom server with custom classes.
Which does sound dope.
Not have classes.
I want to. You're not just gonna be a mage.
Yeah, you'll pick up like a spell book and a wand, and then you can roleplay as a mage. But you can also then use daggers or a giant mace.
Yeah, it's not like you instantly get that. All of a sudden, a little wizard hat and a cape pops up and it's like, boom, you're a mage. That's not good.
Yeah.
And if it does, that'll be a mod.
Yep. Is there a possibility of a world like 2B2T?
Yes.
A world... Wait, hold on. 2B2T like world be like Magnus in Minecraft story mode. A world that is like King of the Hills. Being king is not an easy job where everyone's trying to kill you and be number 1.
So a server.
These all sound like server ideas. And if you have this idea, you can make it.
Yeah, like if you have any server you want to do, just load up the game and just make that your server.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be in the base story mode of the game.
It's going to be so extremely cringe to see the hundreds of like anarchy server in Hytale.
The oldest server in Hytale. Yeah, the oldest server in Hytale. There's going to be one. There's going to be one, maybe 2 that succeed, and then a few others that join down the line that are probably partnered with a YouTuber that succeed for a couple months and then shut down.
Yeah, and here's the thing: none of them will work because they're trying to be it. The whole reason for it was it just was that, and then time passed so long, and it's like, oh, this server's still up. Wait, that's impressive.
Like, I can almost guarantee that the oldest server in Minecraft, 2B2T, did not, like, even before all the YouTubers, like, started going on there, it looked completely different. Like, you know how the whole spawn of it was just nuked at this point?
It looked completely different, and their intent also wasn't to be the oldest anarchy.
No, it wasn't. Server. It just happened to be that way. People saw when that server was first opened in, I don't know, 2009 or something stupid like that, whenever that server opened. And they're like, oh, this is the oldest server. Now, honestly, there's probably a server even older than it out there. So, who knows?
Yeah, 100%. And so, I hope if anyone's watching that wants to make the first, like the oldest anarchy server, please don't
call it that.
It's not going to work. You're not going to keep the server up. No one's going to play it.
I'm in a Discord.
It's going to be. You're in an oldest anarchy Hytale server Discord.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me see if I'm still. I was at one point. I don't know if I still am.
There's no way.
Hang on. Let me find it. I can't. Got to do it on my phone. Yep, 1G1S Hytale. That's
what does that even mean?
I don't know.
It doesn't roll off the tongue at all.
Apply for Stafford. Hang on. What was the last time someone spoke in general in this Discord? General chat. January 11th, 2022. And before that, October 29th, 2020. 2 years. That's amazing. I'm going to say hi in that chat.
That's amazing.
I tie in the chat. Welcome. This is on the Hytale Podcast history right now. Every people are saying dead server. This is in 2019.
And if in 2019 it was already called a dead server, there's no getting out of it.
Yeah. What are the rules? Oh, nothing crazy.
There are no rules. It's anarchy.
Announcements? I don't know what's in here. Interesting. How many people are in this Discord? 14 people are in this Discord.
You know, right now I'm wishing we didn't call this this episode "There Is No Hytale News" because I really want to call it, like, I want to do like
all this anarchy
thumbnail. I really want to do a 2v2t title and thumbnail right now, but yeah. We said it in the beginning of the episode, and it wouldn't make sense if we changed it now.
No, don't change it now. We can't change it now. But that is 1G1S, officially the oldest Hytale server in Hytale.
That's funny.
I knew this was one.
We got a question about labyrinths or dungeon or tower dungeons. Can we have this both? In Hytale, dungeon crawlers that will spend hours looting and enhancing their gears stream for days looking for rare minerals.
Sounds like us.
Yeah, so there definitely will be like dungeons and labyrinths. If you remember and this is one of my favorite screenshots, Zone 2. Mm-hmm. It was like a tower or like a fortress with like...
Concept art?
No, it was an in-game screenshot. And it was like a spectator underground, and it showed the
I know exactly what you're talking
down.
about.
You know what I'm talking about. See if you can try to pull that up. That's one of my favorite in-game screenshots.
It's a good one. I'll give him that.
It shows so much, and it's one of that is one of the screenshots I showed to my friends when showing.
Isn't that a mine shaft though? That screenshot.
It looked more like a dungeon.
Because it's more, it's like lengthwise, right? That screen, where is it? It's not on the website. Damn it.
No, I think you're thinking of a different image.
Am I?
There's like two images.
Yeah, I know the image you're talking about, but I can't find it on the Hytale website. Desktop.
Let me see if I can find it in my files.
Oh, I definitely got it in my files.
It would help to...
Found it. Now I gotta share my screen. Properties. Let's see if I can get it.
I have it pulled up so I can describe
Why isn't it going up my screen? I have it set to that. No, that's not it.
So it's a Zone 2 tower, and it's x-rayed from underneath the ground, and it looks like it's going down, and then there's multiple ways, and then one of them's a dead end, and it looks like a mine shaft as well. It could be a dungeon, it could be like a mine shaft, it could just be like a basement thing. Do you want me to send it to you? Or
no, I have it. I'm just getting it on screen right now. Everybody, there we go. It's on screen.
Yeah, and so this is a super cool screenshot in my opinion.
I love this one,
and that kind of shows you the early concept of what tower dungeons, because that's exactly what the question's talking about, and this answers it with a proof.
Look how deep it goes too. Like there's a lot to this stuff. And what's at the bottom there? Why is it glowing?
Why is it glowing? What is the blue and red? I mean, it's fire, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, it's freaking dope as hell. There's also one in Zone 3 like that too, if we want to pull that one up.
Zone 3 like that. I don't remember the Zone 3 one.
There's a Zone 3 one here. I'll send it to you.
I'm looking at my
It's on screen
files.
right now. I'll send it to you. But you better have this image, Myne. Disappointed if you don't.
I probably do. I can't see it from just scrolling through like this, though.
There you go. I sent it to you. There's also a Zone 3 one. You have this one? Good.
Yeah, this one. So
this one's even crazier. This one's even crazier.
This one most definitely shows off the different labyrinths and the tower and exactly what you can expect.
Look how much there is. This is more of a mine shaft, I'd have to say, but like, look how much there is in this.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
That would take you like over an hour just to go through.
Yeah.
Is there a zoom on this?
Yeah, if you wanted to explore everything, it would take forever.
Yeah. I see mine carts with chests and stuff. So it's like, there's a lot, man. There's a lot to look at. And also, there's like, remember those ropes that kind of go down? That clearly is your way down. You don't want to just dig straight down in Hytale because you're going to fall to the freaking bottom of one of these things. And you're gonna die. So,
I wonder how far you can fall without dying. That's going to be one of the first things I test out.
What is the maximum without armor, obviously, or you can do it with all armors. That would be cool.
With all armor, I'm doing that video.
There you go. That's views.
I'm doing that video. That's all information you want to know. Like
there you go.
How can you die? How can you stop your falling?
Best way to not die in Hytale: jump 12 blocks.
Does water stop your falling? Does lava stop your falling? Does mud stop your falling? Can you fall on different blocks like a bed or hay or different slimes? Or
slime. Exactly.
All of that you got to test out.
Snow. Will snow block your fall?
Snow, exactly. Do you sink in snow?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the kind of content I'm going to be making.
Mine's a big how to discover Hytale type of guy.
I'm excited for it.
He's gonna have the oldest
I want to learn all
Hytale
the techniques about it.
Anarchy Hytale.
Oldest Anarchy Hytale server. I'm gonna make it.
You're gonna make it. There you go. True. There you go. I think we got time for one more.
We got time for one more. Oh, this is gonna be a fast one.
Maybe
play to win or pay to win. Booster chests and unique early up to cosmetics and in-game currency.
I'm a big play-to-win guy, as is literally every other human being on the planet besides rich people.
Yeah.
So, play-to-win. There we go. But, let's be real. It's going to be...
Yeah, no one likes pay-to-win. The devs have admitted they don't like pay-to-win. Mm-hmm. I think it was Noxy that said he doesn't like pay-to-win.
Who better than the CEO of the game than, you know.
It helps. It definitely helps. So
100%.
Yeah, I think it's going to be play to win. This is not saying, like, I'm not against microtransactions. I'm not against any sort of boosters or in-game currency. If the boosters are like EXP boosters, and
that's fair.
That doesn't matter. Any sort of cosmetics, emotes, all of that can be paid if there's free options, of course, because when that stuff happens, we're obviously gonna have to buy that because it's gonna be our job.
Mm-hmm.
But I have played every single free-to-play game I have played. I have not spent a dime in it.
Yep.
I'm pro free-to-play. I've only played free-to-play things, and I make sure to not spend money in free-to-play games. And so I really appreciate free-to-play games that let you earn pay-to-play things,
literally
pay things for free. Well, Helldivers costs money to begin with as well.
Well, the game does, yes, but like the war bonds that they have, you can buy them with super credits, or you can just play the game a lot, get super credits, and unlock those war bonds.
Yeah, and so if there's some sort of quests, maybe it's a monthly or weekly thing, or achievements, even would be a good way to do it.
Even daily quests
that let you unlock different types of premium currencies, albeit at a very slow rate. Mm-hmm. If it's an okay rate to where after a few weeks or months you can get like some really cool stuff, then I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah,
because then if you enjoy the game, you play the game a lot, then you'll get it eventually. That's my take on
I'm all aboard that. I'm all aboard that. I don't really care if somebody drops $100 for like a helmet or whatever, because like it doesn't make your performance any better. You just look cooler. So
exactly.
If they want to do it, they want to do it.
Exactly. If you want to have cool particles behind you when you walk,
Can't wait till we have
really
to do that, Myne,
me.
to showcase everything that Hytale has ever released into the game. It's gonna be awesome.
I think Fortnite YouTubers used to do that, but it became to a point where they release so much you just can't keep up. You just can't keep up.
Maybe just the cool things then. The cool things.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we definitely, bro. I am not buying everything Hytale puts out.
It depends what it is. Like, if
I am not buying EXP boosters, bro.
No, but if they're putting out like New York Yankees like hats and stuff, like hell no, I'm not buying that. I'm a Blue Jays fan. I'm wearing a shirt right now. I would boycott that. But if they put out a little Blue Jays hat, I'm just saying that's an instant cop. So
you can mod in a Blue Jays jersey.
Yeah, exactly. I could.
What is your skin gonna look like? Is it gonna be Blue Jays? Is it gonna be Flash?
Ooh, I don't know. I think it would just probably be like a regular dude, probably.
Is it gonna look like you, or is it gonna be a cool dude?
It'll probably look like me. I'm gonna be honest. It'll probably look like me, but I don't know what type of customization they're gonna have. So,
yeah, I don't wanna commit to saying my character is gonna look like anything until I have my hands on the customizer.
Like if there's like a Flash T-shirt, I might throw that on. I'm just saying, it's very possible. But if it
maybe I won't even be human. Maybe I'll be a dove.
Yeah, you know what? You could just identify as a dove in Hytale, and that's completely fine. And you can throw daggers at your pigeon friends over there.
I can.
Yeah. So, guys, that's gonna wrap it up.
Let me know what you guys want your Hytale character to look like. Let us know down in the comments. And if you made it this far and you're not subscribed,
hit that button.
Please hit that subscribe button. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers, and it seems like you obviously enjoy the podcast. So, supporting us in a free button click would help us out a lot. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.